Pokemon Plush Collection Update! This video is basically showcasing my entire Pokemon Plush collection, ranging from Pokemon Center's Sitting Cuties, Sane's All-Star Collection, Banpresto's Crane Game Prize Plush, Takara Tomy's Kimi near Kimeta line. We've accumulated a good number of plush over the last couple years. Let's dive into it. My personal ranking for the Pokemon Plush brands in terms of the product detail and quality goes like this: Pokemon Center S tier, Takara Tomy and Sane A tier, and Banpresto B tier. Pokemon Center YonaYona Ghost Duskull plush. Part of the glowing plush keychain, this Duskull plush was an impulse purchase. Duskull is so cute. I love this little Grim Reaper. Its single scarlet eye, yes it's just one, glows green in the dark. I am assuming it has some kind of phosphorescent powder like zinc sulfide, which can store light energy. Over time, it slowly uses up and re-emits the light energy. Once depleted, it needs to absorb light energy again to recharge and get it glowing again. In Pokemon Mystery Dungeons Explorers of Sky, it succeeded Persian's Felicity Bank with Duskull Bank, which, as the name implies, allows the player to store and withdraw money. Duskull is definitely up there for my favorite pure ghost type. It's a wicked plush for a cool Pokemon. Mega Gardevoir and Mega Gallade June 2025. These two plushies are so big and soft. There's wires inside Mega Gallade and Mega Gardevoir's arms, which makes him poseable, and there's limited mobility for Gallade's legs. Gardevoir has some polystyrene foam stuffing in its dress, helping it to stand, and there's a thin layer of foam in Gallade's cape as well. It's easier to see depending on the lighting, but Gardevoir has a pure white color with the bright green hair, whereas Gallade has like a tanned skin tone color and a dark green helmet. Gardevoir's eyes and giant heart is pink in contrast to Gallade's eyes, blade, and smaller wedge-shaped heart, which is more red. They are really nice. A Mega Gardevoir and Mega Gallade plush cost me 5,672 yen each. Shiny Mega Gardevoir Banpresto 6-inch plush doll 2016. Brought on eBay for an exorbitant amount of money, but hey, it's vintage, out of production, and hard to get. It's the only second-hand plush I own. The glue has yellowing after several years since these plush were produced in 2016. There are minor imperfections that can be overlooked, like asymmetrical eyes and frail fabric for the heart. With Pokemon plush, if you ever change your mind and want to sell it in the future, you have to keep the hang tag intact. You have the plush tag that is attached to the plush and the hang tag that comes alongside the plush. Usually we get rid of the hang tag, but in the second-hand market, the plush value can spike just by keeping the hang tag as well. It helps a plush maintain its value over time. I actually don't mind small plush. Plushies can take up a lot of storage space, especially as your collection is growing. Overall, the shiny Mega Gardevoir plush is the most expensive plush I own. Pokemon Center Gen 4 Sitting Cuties Spiritomb. S tier Pokemon plush. High quality, recommend for any Spiritomb fan. It's perfect, with vivid green and yellow embroidery. Microbeads on the keystone help it sit. Usually, the keystone is not so big, but with such a complex design, it's an acceptable compromise to make the plush able to balance on its own without support. Pokemon Center Gen 4 Sitting Cuties Vespiquen. Another complex design. Overall, I am happy with Vespiquen's build quality. It can sit at an angle, arms are poseable, and its waist is able to be rotated. Hard to fold. It's a Vespiquen, alright? Peekaboo! 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 Unhand me, officer! Pokemon Center Gen 5 Sitting Cuties Volcarona. Also another high-quality plush. The ones that pass quality control checks from Pokemon Center are great. Stitching is really nice, with the combination of different types of fabric. Any Volcarona fan will be happy with the Sitting Cuties. I think the plush does the Pokemon justice. I don't really know how you could make this plush better. Maybe put more detail to the legs? Otherwise, it's great. The gradient of the wings, the fluffy fur, its colors are so vibrant and pretty. Jirachi, Takara Tomy, Kimi ni Kimeta. I choose you. Extremely fluffy and fuzzy with hard plastic eyes. This Jirachi is the first official mythical Pokemon plush I got. If you want a fluffy or furry version of a Pokemon plush that's still true to the Pokemon design, the Kimi ni Kimeta line from Takara Tomy is the way to go. Pokemon Center Gen 5 Sitting Cuties Blitzle. This is probably the first plush that I don't recommend. B-tier plush. It's okay quality. I don't think the plush does the Pokemon Blitzle justice because of the printed fabric. If you try hard enough, you can see the white underneath due to the ink being printed on. I like this Pokemon, but I don't like the plush. If a plush is bad, even if you really like the Pokemon, you should skip buying the plush. I'd probably buy a plush of a Pokemon that I don't care much for, provided the plush quality is very high. Palworld Chillet Ignis plush. Brought from eBay, it's really big, bulky and high quality. Yet another impulse purchase, but I do recommend it. Nemona plush keychain Pokemon Trainers Paldea. I don't usually buy human characters since the main appeal to me is the creatures rather than the humans of Pokemon, but Nemona is the exception. It's a cute chibi plush. Charcadet All-Star Collection. Price is reasonably affordable. I wanted to complete the Charcadet family trio in plush form and have them all from the same brand. It's just to have that feeling of completionism. I tried to collect the Charcadet evolutionary line, but then they kept making more and more merchandise of them because they're popular and now I can't afford to buy all of it. Armarouge All-Star Collection and Ceruledge All-Star Collection. I love these Mega Man inspired characters. Armarouge is a fiercely loyal companion that fights true and fair in honorable combat. In contrast, Ceruledge fights dirty and will do anything to win. Its armor is steeped in grudges and negative feelings of the fallen, using Bitter Blade to absorb the life force of those it attacks. That's pretty much it for my Pokemon plush collection. With how expensive everything has been getting, you have to be more and more selective with what you purchase. I'd like to get an official Iron Valiant plush, and then that's it for my plush collection. Might even sell some of these off in the future depending on finances. All in all, I appreciate what I have already. Thanks for watching, comment, like and subscribe. See you next time.